given the complexity of the type of supply chain that we're dealing with in terms of batteries, throughout the life cycle of a battery, there'll be a lot of different actors and individuals that will need to interact with this passport. And those different groups will need to have different levels of visibility into certain data points. So the groups themselves are defined as the general public, which is pretty self-explanatory, who will have access to most data points, like your information on the manufacturer, unique identification details, carbon footprint, and composition for materials and recycled content. But there'll also be certain data points that the general public won't be, or rather won't have access to. And that takes us to the second group, which is the notified bodies, market surveillance authorities, and the commission. So this group will have access to all of the general public information, of course, but also will have access to specific compliance test reports, because these are the entities that will be conducting due diligence and making sure that the information within the passport is correct and up to date. So essentially the governing body that will look over it. And finally, we have the most vague of the access groups, which is any natural or legal person with legitimate interest. Basically, this particular group hasn't been completely defined yet by the European Commission and is expected to be defined properly by within 36 months. But this group will also have access to certain information like the maintenance information and any sort of documentation required for repurposing or recycling. So in essence, we are looking at recyclers or refurbishers that need to understand how to dismantle and repurpose battery components.